Today's video is proudly sponsored by 3D Game Shop, your one-stop shop for 3D printed terrain, resin minis, and acrylic tokens. Hello and welcome to another episode of Blast Arcaded Painting. Today we are going to be running a contest for some pretty sweet terrain. And it's been painted and hobbied up. What do you think of that? You can win it! So this video today is sponsored by 3D Game Shop. They printed these out and sent them to me, and I hobbied them up, and we're going to be giving them away to one of you lucky viewers. I think that's what they say on game shows, lucky viewers. I don't personally think you're lucky if you're watching me. It's just the truth. More like you're serving some sort of sentence. Anyway, I will put a link in the description below to 3D Game Shop so you can check out everything they have to offer. It is a great store, and till the end of November they are doing a Black Friday sale, so get on there and get some deals while you can. These sculpts were done by RM Printable. I will put a link in the description below to their My Mini Factory store. The owner of 3D Game Shop has the license to print and sell these files, so if you don't win, you can always go on to 3D Game Shop and pick some up of your own. And hobby them up however you like. But if you want to do them snowy, you can watch the rest of the video. Enough jibber jabbering, let's paint these things up. So first thing I did was give these an all over spray with black. I don't go and buy expensive black paint, I just use flat black primer from the hardware store. I'm going to take some cheap white paint and I am going to get a makeup brush here. I'm going to get all that paint off here right onto this little paper towel, and we're going to do a nice dry brush on these things. So we're just going to go over the entire terrain piece. I'm not too concerned if we go on heavy, go on light. It's all varied, broken down rubble terrain, so it's fine if it doesn't look perfect. We do want to make sure that we don't go on so heavy that it's just all white. We do want to keep quite a bit of that black on there. But just take your time and get the entire piece. Then we're going to take some Space Wolves Gray contrast paint, and we are going to coat the entire piece in this. Just so you know, I opened up a new bottle of Space Wolves Gray just for this, and I used half a bottle on all this. It was a lot. So just make sure you get every little piece. If you leave a piece without getting this on there, it will stand out like a sore thumb. Then we're going to take some Wolf Gray once all that contrast paint is dried, and we are going to take a smaller dry brush, and we're going to give this all a light dry brush in Wolf Gray. Now for this, we're mainly trying to get just the edges of things. We don't want to put too much anywhere we don't want it, but just go through, take your time, like anything, and get all those edges, really bring out that contrast. I will put a link in the description below to my Rebel Veteran video from last week so you can see how I mix up some fake snow, because we're going to need a ton of it for these terrain pieces. Not a ton. A lot. But a ton, that's misleading. So we're going to start putting our fake snow on here, and what we want to kind of do is focus a lot of snow onto the tops of things because snow falls. So any place where snow would fall on top of and then kind of get stuck into, also into the corners of things, because as snow blows, it, like if you look outside when it's snowing, it actually forces itself into corners and edges and stuff like that. Also just try to make it look good. You don't want to overdo it, but you don't want to underdo it. Just pick what you think looks good. So I don't actually know how long the snow mix takes to dry. I usually just leave it for 24 hours before I go back to it, and it's usually rock solid by then. So we're going to use a new product. This is Liquid Frost from Green Stuff World. Now, if you're going to use this, I would probably say lay the miniature down. This is really thin stuff, and it does run if you let it sit there. But it is pretty cool in the end, and I think it would look a lot better on a flatter surface, or maybe on some tufts or something. So for this Liquid Frost, I gave it 24 hours to dry. I didn't really know how long it was going to take. The one thing I can say about it is, as cool as it is, it's definitely something you want to use, I think, more on a diorama, because they'll flake off if you rub them. It looks really cool and it's really nice. I just don't think it's for a terrain piece you're going to be touching a lot, unfortunately. But it's a cool product. Either way, these terrain pieces are done, so let's check them out. And these turned out really cool. I'm very happy with how everything came together. Really broken down, destroyed and ruined. I really like them. These would be great for Frostgrave, for D&D, for Warhammer. They also would work perfectly fine for Star Wars, because Star Wars has a lot of ruins. There's a Wampa. That's decided I'd bust out a couple things so you can see how they look with some actual miniatures. But I am very happy. That snow is plastered on there, like the wind has just been forcing it on. I'm very happy with how they turned out. So what do you think? You guys want to win these things or what? All you have to do is be a subscriber, leave a comment, and on Boxing Day, that's December 26th here in Canada, I will draw a winner and I will get these sent out to you. Just in time for the new year, which will be winter, so it's fitting that these are snowy. Speaking of contests, unfortunately the winner of the Cad Bane miniature never got back to me. So I have generated a new random number, and that is 20, and that one is Richard Brett, RMT 7244. Richard Brett, you're gonna get that Cad Bane miniature. Please get in contact with me either on Facebook or Instagram, and I'll get that out to you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, comment, all of that YouTube stuff. Pretty sure I'm going to paint some Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff coming up, so look out for that, and you guys have a great day. So, like you heard at the beginning, today's video is... I keep shaking the desk. Yeah! Hello, and welcome to another episode of Blasticated Painting. Speaking of contests, why do I always push my glasses up after?